Hi everybody, today I just wanted to introduce you to the Minecraft Studio Amazing Animals USB. Now this is a brand new USB and I'm going to share with you exactly what's on this, what you can be doing with it and give you a bit of inspiration for when you get this USB home. So I'm going to go straight over to my PC here. We've downloaded the content straight onto the computer and this here is Amazing Animals. So I'm going to go straight into the folder straight away and you can see we've got our element sheets, images, papers, sentiments, templates and toppers. There's loads of different things in here that you can be using, but also there's some images, or should I say designs, concepts that you'll be familiar with. So we've got your topper sheets on here, your full card set. So every single snippet from parts of the collections have been included to give you basically everything that you need to make a card with that running theme. So of course you can make your own. You can utilize all of the images on the USB, or you can of course import your own designs on top of all of these foundational templates. We've also got images to use. Now within this one, we've built up a mixture of imagery that's, I would say, is realism, so photographic. There's ones on here where they're artist impressions. There's illustrations, there's ones that have more of a whimsical look and feel about them, but on here, there's literally every animal that you'd ever wish to work with on a project for a card. Maybe if you're wanting something that's a little bit more playful, whimsical, you've got those as well. But on here, there's literally a little bit of everything for you to be able to utilize. So within that, you've got all of your animals, birds, fish, you've got a lot going on. But within here, you also have accessories. Now, this means you can dress them up for whatever occasion, time of year, whether it's for Christmas, a party, a celebration, or maybe it is that you know someone's pet whose birthday, got a birthday coming up. Maybe it's going to be their dog or their cat. You can do them all of this. So maybe someone's been looking after your pet whilst you've been away and you're going to make them a thank you. You know, there's loads of different things in here for you to be able to use for so many different reasons. But also, think about with all of these accessories, all the other Minecraft Studio USBs that we bring you, whether they're two-head robins or the in the studio ones, there'll be hundreds of elements in which you can use all of these accessories with. So whether it's going to be the robins from, of course, the two-head robins journey, you might be using all of these images with those. But again, this now means that from all of your accessories, and there's so many within those indexes there to play with, you can grab any animal at all. So let's grab this little puppy here. Go straight into your accessories and pick out which one that you want to use, whether it's just a little party hat, and how cute are these images. Straight away, you're creating something, and that there could be your card straight away, done and dusted. Just that on the front is so cute, and you might just want to put a sentiment with it. So also within the USB, I'm just going to skip over the papers for a moment and come back to that one. You've got sentiments. So all of these are just perfect. They're all applicable. They go with the content on here, so you can see it's a bit more playful. Party time, absolutely love this. I think it's just fabulous. But using the sentiments that are going to stylize with what's already on here, group those together, and straight away that there could be your card shape in an instant. It's that easy to work with. But it's very playful. You can create storybooks from something like this. I'm going to take you through to the papers because in this we've got a mixture of pretty much everything, but actually it combines all of the USB really, really nicely. So in the indexes, we've got repeat pattern, we've got texture, you've got animal print, as well as some of those then going on to being almost rice paper designs. So you've still got styles in here that you can use with the imagery or use on their own. I actually could see this paper being used in rice paper or as backing papers or scrapbook paper. So loads of different uses for all of these, and these are just the papers. So whether you're wanting to crop these down to make your mats and layers with them, you can use these as a whole image or cut into them. They've got all of the digital punches as well to play on here. So everything that we've shared with you so far in Minecraft Studio, you can relate to this and actually utilize it to its full potential. Full backing papers. So again, built up from the imagery that you're getting on the USB. So this has then been stylized, designed together for you to use at your own leisure. But then, of course, using your tiling techniques, all of those different methods on here, you can create patterns and borders to play with. So there really is something for absolutely everybody on here. How cute is that? So as well, within your USB, you've got your sentiments, which we've just seen. You've got templates. Now, really interesting. So this will build up a whole host of three-dimensional projects for you. So I'm going to use this one here, the pop-up template. Now, the beauty of this, if I just take the brightness down on this for a moment, let's just take it down to pitch black. You can see all of the detail. Now there's got all of your score lines on it, your cut lines, your folding lines, perforations, where you need to actually manipulate this to get it into shape. Now, if you were to select any backing paper from this selection, let's have a look. So we're going to go back into the USB, into our papers, and at random, I'm just going to select this one here, okay? And then if we bring back on our actual overlay, I'm just going to take the brightness back up, bring it to the front of our image. We can then block out all of the area that we know we don't need to print. Now that means just saving on all of that ink. So you're not printing a full page of the pattern and then cutting into it. You're only printing what you need. And the overlay acts as a guideline. So then all of these will be invisible to the eye because these are your fold lines on where you would fold it inwards or a perforation, or you could even take the opacity down on something like this and they would fade down even more. But that there is just a brief example as to what you can do with the overlays, and it's so easy to work with them. I love that they actually are cut out on that white panel as they are. So you've got loads of different varieties in there to play with, and with those particular templates, again, you've got boxes, you've got bags, you've got envelopes, you've got three-dimensional boxes, you've got stationary boxes and different panels to decorate them with afterwards, and each as well with each of those you do get the instructions. So there's nothing that's really been left without guidance on here. You've got the education that goes with it. And then you do also have toppers. So all numbered again with different themes. I'm going to share with you just the index sheet here to begin with. So you can see all of the detail on there. You've got loads to play with, loads of different varieties, different colorways as well. But what I love about this, and you're seeing a true running theme, which is of course the animals, but at the same time, this really reminds me of where Minecraft Studio first started in its grassroots. So the heritage of the program, the software that was initially designed, this is going to be what you first used in that style, but all with brand new content. So it's one of those that you can use with others, ones that you already have, or yet again, this may be the first one for you. And I think one of the most perfect to start with, because animals, we're such an animal-loving nation. We all have pets, and if we don't, we know someone that does. So this is one of those USBs that you can be able to craft with all year round, all the time, whether you want to make an advent calendar for Christmas with all of the animals within the hat, so maybe you're going to make a full gang of them together. So within your images, let's have a little look at some of the characters that we've got in here. And you can see bringing them out as a PNG file individually, you can then scale them all accurately. So let's then scale this one down. Here we go, and scale down the terrier. And it's so fun when you get playing with it. I'm going to send this one to the back so then we can actually start to build layers up. I think he would be a bit smaller because I think he is actually a puppy. Let's have a look who else have we got in here. And we could bring the cats in, we've got the rabbits. I mean, just look at these images. You can see you've got photographic style design. So your cards are going to look professional. They're going to look well finished. There's something on there. I mean, look at these. They're all in a family as well. So then I'll send that to the back, scale this down. Bring them all in together. It is so, so fun to do. And I think just having it on the white background as well as a statement of its own. So let's have a look. Let's bring one of the cats in. See if we can change the color a little bit. Maybe more of an amber tone. There we go. A little bit more orange. Bring the saturation down a little bit. And then flip. And then you can start to mix up absolutely everything, just grouping them together. They're then building in your sentiments, your mats and layers, because you've got all the papers, sentiments, and everything to go with this. So you can see you've got hundreds of elements to play with in the Amazing Animals USB. And it is one of those that is addictive. Again, utilizing it with all your other USBs that you've got from Minecraft Studio, but the Amazing Animals is one that you're going to be able to use every single day, day in and day out. But thank you ever so much for joining me and join our videos for future classes, education from Highlight Crafts, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button, subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below, and click the bell icon to receive notification of all our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video, or click here to see more videos like this one.